Hello, salutations. What it do? It's sadotthegamer, all father, Durag gang, know the vibes like a scribe. Let's get it. What's up, chat? It is almost time. Welcome to the Gotham Knights developer Q&A, which will be starting in a few minutes. It will be hosted on their Discord. It's actually the first time I got to catch this live. Last time I had to do a recap. So let me start off with the chat. What's up, Milan? What up, Link? Jace, what it do? YouTube Toby, Brandon Turner, Colson Lee, Syria Boy, what up with Black King, Craig in the building. What's up? What's up? Claudio, what's up, Draft? Amir, James, Truth Hurts, Konar, King J Gaming, what up? What up? O'Looney, what up? Appreciate you. Willie Pole, what up? What up, Deshaun? The Avengers does be doubted questions. Yes, sir. What up, everybody? Appreciate you. Nightwing, stand up. Acceptable. It's not Red Hood, so acceptable. Batgirl, Robin, Nightwing mains all stand up. Red Hood main, y'all can sit down. Just kidding. What's up? What's up to at least? What's up, Tom? You excited? What's up, G? Head up work. I'm glad you're here, J23. What's up, Divine Shine? Proud of you, appreciate you. Them common skins are the best, even in a Batman game. Oh man, they snapped on these Red Hood Supremacy. What's up, Rye? Those kind you definitely Rye Ramen. Yeah. Them skins go crazy. Bro, Robin has the best skins in the game, bro. Robin and Batgirl. Listed of color, black. Sub Capte. Yeah, we caused a bit of a stir on Twitter. Playing Batgirl for the cake. I feel it. I feel it. Appreciate that sub. Side Nitra. That's clever. I like that. Welcome to Durag gang. I like that one. So this chat should be starting like now. So let me switch over to their Discord. So these are the questions people got to go to the official Discord and ask questions. And looks like the event is happening now. There he is. There we go. Move some of this. And we're gonna move this up top. So that's basically their community manager. What up, Matthew? First time ever commenting. Welcome. Appreciate you. What are my thoughts on the game? Of course, I'm going to need to actually play it. Hopefully I get early access, but so far, a lot of my concerns with the game have been addressed by people that I know personally who played it. And from the footage I've seen, it looks like it's going to be a fun game. I cannot wait to dive into it. Lejeune in the building. Will people wake up? Charlie, the Avengers won't do better. You're not wrong. I feel like more and more people are waking up every day. Good brother. Appreciate you. Ask we finna see them league members. Hey. I hear we might see at least Damien. I hear Damien might pop up. But we can change characters without going back to Belfry. So far, I've heard you cannot change characters mid-mission. You have to go to the Belfry. So that's Anne. She's the narrative director. She'll be answering questions as well. I don't think Patrick is going to be here. Patrick is the creative director. Very cool guy. Very accessible. I've talked to him a couple times. I don't think he's going to be doing the Q&A today. So you won't be able to play up to 4. Nope, 2-player only. You want single player or 2-player. No 4-player right now. That's you like Robin, but you don't like his transportation. I love the teleportation. I think Robin having, the tech, I think that's cool. I like his decoy hologram. I like the teleportation trick. I love any teleporting in games. Teleporting in super speed, I love it and want more of it in games. Ready to call? Just tech. Yep, this is what you're seeing right now. It's going to refresh as they add new messages. So we're just going to watch it live and react to it. Hopefully we learn some juicy new info. Hope everyone asks good questions. And we got some good answers. Was a fan of Miss Khalifa first, but you grow on me. I thought it looked weird, but I didn't understand people that didn't like it, because I'm like, it's gonna, like, I'm thinking of it like a practical perspective. If I'm traversing a huge city with a character that normally is like ground based, I absolutely want to be able to leap through the air, jumping on magical platforms. Like, that's so convenient. Like that. That's like the best part about Red Hood. See, Wilson, cinematics director. Jay Evans, character art director. Ayo, Lucky Ray, appreciate that 11 months. Congrats on 20K. Time for that 30K next. Yes, sir. We're actually halfway to 21K. So we're moving. We're moving, Durag Nation. We are moving. Man, hype for the game? Absolutely. Next week. I can't believe time flies. Next Friday, this game is out everywhere. Hopefully I get the game a bit earlier than that. Guys, make sure you smash that like button as well. I know if you're excited about Gotham Knights, I know there are a bunch of Gotham Knights fans that would be excited as well. And the crazy thing about YouTube, the more you like the video, the more YouTube is like, you know what? I'm going to share this video with other people that might like that video. We got like 300 people in here, so let's get that like up. Let's get to at least 100 likes in the next 2 minutes. I would appreciate that, and all the Gotham Knights fans would appreciate that as well, because they'll get to see this video. It will be recommended to them if it gets enough likes. Appreciate it. There's Pat. Big Pat. Mission level design director. Popping up. Fitness. You have class from 3 to 10 on Fridays. Tough. But you go skip for Gotham. Congrats on 20K. Remember, mentioned 10K to you, and you were like, just getting to 1K. Yes, bruh, it's been a journey. That's for sure. Appreciate all the support, especially all the Gotham Knights fans over the last couple weeks. We've gained like 4,000 subscribers in the last couple weeks. It's been crazy. Appreciate that sub, PlayStation loyalists. Welcome to Durag Nation. GameStop dropping on the 20th. Oh yeah, that's right. If you're a GameStop enjoyer, you get a little earlier too. Appreciate that sub, Beast of Darkness. Welcome to Durag Game. I'm trying to get that developer early access. You might be able to get the game 5 days early if you're cool with the developers. That's where I'm trying to be at. You do a great job. the game journalism. I appreciate that. Being thought of as a gaming journalist. I used to be a bit of a journalist myself back in the day. Now I'm in gaming space. Feels good. All right, they're ready to start. First question from I Am Life of Dreads. Will the story be casual friendly for anybody who doesn't know anything about the Bat family and Court of Owls, while still paying homage and providing fan service for those in the know? Oh, well, there's one thing we know about Gotham Knights. They provide some fan service. If you've seen that Batgirl gameplay, they're definitely all about the fan service. Holy. Plenty of fan service to be had. Happy to be here. Happy to have you here. Snake Beater. Appreciate that sub. Welcome to Durag Game. This game is going to put Avengers in the ground. Appreciate that sub, French Potato. Welcome to Durag Game. All right, let's see. This one is from Anne. We wanted to make sure that the game would deliver an engaging and entertaining experience for whatever level of previous awareness about Batman that a player brought with them. So if you're totally new to Batman or only vaguely heard about him because of general pop culture, you can dive in and learn about the characters in the world as you play, with a database available with extra information if you want it. No problem. But if you're a huge Batman fan, then you'll definitely get the deeper lore that's present throughout the game, and you'll have many opportunities to discover a lot of Easter eggs placed throughout the world. It's story for you to find. Absolutely. I've definitely seen some really cool Easter eggs so far, just from piecing together the trailers and some of the gameplay. I actually got a new video that I just finished for Gotham Knights about some more Easter eggs, and pretty big one. So I'm looking forward to dropping that video on the channel. You take half a day next Friday so you can drop a few extra hours into it. I feel it. Oh, we're going to be going crazy on this. Question from Scottish Fox 19. Do we have to play the game 4 times as each character to get the full story? Pretty solid question. So I did learn something about the level up system. Apparently, if you won't have to level up with each character. If you play with one character and you level up, like say you're maining Robin and you get to level 16, if you switch to say Red Hood, he'll be level 16 as well. So it looks like you mainly just are going to be going back to get story stuff and gear. Boxing Fanatico, I probably butchered that. Can someone ask if there will be co-op specific side missions that require detailed cooperation? That's a good question. Appreciate that $4.99. Let's see. You can play the game fully as one character or alternate between each as you wish during a single playthrough, and you'll still get the full main story. However, each character has a story arc with multiple cinematics that is unique to them. Each character has unique lines and interactions on comms, etc. that are unique. So while you can play the game once, if you choose to do a playthrough as one single character, you can definitely replay the game to see the variations between each, as well as experience several unique character moments and cinematics. And it doesn't sound like anything like unique missions for each character, but we don't know what exactly the end game is going to be other than New Game Plus. But an example of this is after you beat Harley in the boss fight, there's a cutscene at the end where Harley is being arrested. Each of the Gotham Knights has a different variation of that same scene. So that's kind of what Anne is getting at. Point store up. Yeah, they said that a while ago when the game first got revealed, but probably got lost since it's been a minute. Of your movement looks a little too stiff, lacks impact. How's it going? Huge DC fan from UK. Appreciate you, Newton. It's going well. We are all DC enjoyers over here. How many villain stories will we have? That's spicy. Is it going to be just Mr. Freeze, Harley, and Clayface, or are we potentially going to see more? Yep, our trio of rogues gallery all have some unfinished business with our heroes. Don't forget we have the Court of Owls as our main threat in the game, and with all of them running amok in Gotham, the Bat family is going to have their hands full. We've put a huge effort in making these villains have their own epic character arcs, and they are pretty content heavy, so we're excited to show you our spin on these iconic villains in a Gotham City without Batman. But yeah, just looking at the attention to detail to the Harley Quinn, like the Harley Quinn thing is basically a side mission, but that was a ton of content. So if it's like that for all the side villains, that's going to be a pretty fun exploring. You can race your friends on Backcycle. That is true. Yep, when you're in co-op, you're literally just running around with your friend, with your whoever joined you. So yeah, you could theoretically have a Batcycle race. This one is from Red Dead Knight. Will the knights' relationship with each other develop throughout the story? I can answer that, definitely. They're all working through the death of Batman, and you see it manifest in conflict between some of the Bat family members, including Red Hood, especially. Red was a little hot-headed. We learn more about the relationships, like Nightwing and Batgirl used to date and all that good stuff. So yeah, definitely going to be evolving relationships as the game progresses and as everyone deals with the loss of Bruce. Do you have to be certain levels to get certain skins? That from what I've seen, you're literally just picking stuff up from the world, from exploring the world. Like I saw the collectible is going to be like a purple icon on the map when you're just exploring, and you just run over it, pick it up, and when you're doing missions, you find a chest, you open the chest, get some loot. Asked about DLC characters. I actually submitted one of my questions, and it was specifically about DLC characters. What's up, Eastwood? Hopefully they answer. How long I think the game will be? I'm guessing the main story will be maybe like 20 hours. With all the side content, could be like 30. That's my guess. C-Lab AC type thing, working your way up the court hierarchy. Found family is one of our narrative pillars, and right from the start, our intention with the story was to really showcase how the relationships of the knights evolve throughout the entire game in a very clear way. The knights start from one point, having just suffered a loss, they're mourning, they have all worked together. Recently, there's distance and conflict, but throughout the course of the game, they sort themselves out and really start to become closer. Aside from emotional dialogue and voice performances, body language is also a huge part of how this is showcased. And that aspect of it is squarely reliant on the work of my colleague and partner in crime, Wilson, did with the cinematics and his collaboration with our actors. Wilson got more to add, so Wilson might want to chime in with a little bit more. As Anne mentioned, the evolution of the knights and their relationships together with Alfred are a major focus in our game. In the Belfry cinematics, you will see this dramatically shift both on a high level as they evolve to become the next knight, and on a micro level with subtle nuances in the way they interact with each other since they are living with each other under one roof. We've got some fantastic and emotionally charged character arc cinematics that show the growing pains of how they go from a fractured group into a newfound family learning to live together. For example, when they first arrive at the Belfry, you will see them get in each other's spaces with tense body language and emotions running high. As you progress through the game, you will gradually see in subsequent scenes changes in body language, team dynamics, and overall mood, as they learn to rely on and cope with each other ever so subtly. You might not notice it at first, but trust me, we spend a lot of effort to make sure it's there. Nice. Think you should have an apple juice break. I'm actually a cranberry juice kind of fella. Appreciate that sub, James Outlaw. This better not be one of those games that in a month or two has master dropping players because nothing to do. It's not a live service game. Is that what is if that's what you're getting at? Appreciate that sub, Chris. But I'm hoping that this game provides us with at least a couple months of enjoyment. Question from Batman. So much for being dead. Batman out here asking them questions. In your opinion, would it be better to play through with just one character or switch up during a single playthrough? Like, is it best to just go back and experience each character in a different playthrough, or is it okay to try play as them all in one go? Jay Evans says, it's really up to your preference. For me, I have no problem switching up in a single playthrough. Sometimes I just pick a character depending on my mood. Sometimes it's a Red Hood day, boo. Sometimes it's a Batgirl day, yay. I found a way the game is split up into nights makes it easy to justify switching characters. Somebody get this guy some water. You getting the collector's edition? Oh, that's too rich for my blood. 3 villains is kind of underwhelming. They definitely confirmed there's more villains. Clayface, Mr. Freeze, Harley, they're more than that. And those are just side villains. That doesn't even get into the Court of Owls and the main story. So Eastwood, there's that's the thing. There's no couch co-op. You can play the game offline as a single player, but you will need an internet connection to play it online. So as long as it's 2 people online on the same platform, you'll be able to play with each other. Not a fan of Red Hood. I don't hate Red Hood. I just like trolling the Red Hood fans because he's the most popular character so far, and I think he just looks so goofy in the game. Question: is there unique lines and missions depending on who you pick? Pretty sure they already answered that one. Yeah, there are. You want to prototype a Batman Beyond game? That'd be fire. Will Catwoman be in a game? Don't know, but would love to see her pop up. Each mission was written with unique dialogue for each night, from their lines and cinematics to the combat lines, general lines, and conversations they have and missions. They are each of them different people with different thoughts, feelings, and perceptions of what is happening through the game. And one of the ways we had to showcase that distinction was in their dialogue. Sometimes even the way they say no varies from character to character, and the writing team really embraced that in every respect. Yeah, there was always going to be more than 3 side villains, yeah, for sure. Those are just the ones they showcase. They're trying to keep some mystery so you don't know all the stuff that you're gonna be running into when you get the game. So they only showcased Mr. Freeze, Harley, and Clayface. Just gonna play Robin the whole game, switching New Game Plus. Teen Titans game would be fire, 100%. Will there be any missions where it forces a certain night? That was an interesting question. That goes into the character specific mission, but I don't think they will. Pretty sure you can. They're giving you the freedom to basically play whoever you want. You're just the only reason to switch is to get different dialogue and stuff like that. We will never force you to play a certain knight in any scenario. You are free to play everything in the game with the character of your choice. You can play the entire game with a single character, or you can change your character at any point inside the Belfry if you feel like it. Yeah, I figured. When is Captain Marvel coming to Gotham Knights? Actually, 2024. That's a Sadot the Gamer channel exclusive. What's up, Slice Artists? One of the funniest content creators in the business. Definitely go tap his name, give him a sub. Do you think there will be 6 to 8 side villains in the game? You want to go over under? Well, I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna be conservative. I'm gonna go 5 or 6. Question from Fletch99. Will Jason Todd's scar disappear after he accepts what has happened to him and accepts himself? Red Hood Mange Unite. And we got a Red Hood question. My question is, will he ever not be 6'10", 500 pounds? As he accepts himself, will he eat less steak and spend less than 20 hours at the gym? Terrible things that happen to us are kind of like scars. They feel terrible and painful, but can fade with time. But in truth, they never truly disappear. They shape us into conquering of them. We learn how to adapt and how to live with them. All that to say is, no, it won't disappear. Surprisingly deep. Man, holy. That got super serious all of a sudden. Holy. And out here spitting. Did she just have that ready to go? What the? Synchro Champ, Uncle Casual, what up? Batman isn't dead. He's being forced to make OnlyFans content for Alfred. Jason's a beefcake. You love it. Definitely go subscribe to Synchro Champ and Casual Avenger as well. 2 of my favorite content creators. Thriller challenges for Batman series. What do you think? The thriller challenges for Batman series. What do you think these changes will be called? I'm not sure I fully understand the question, but I do know there is one Riddler thing in all of Gotham Knights. I remember them saying. So you're not going to have to go through the Riddler challenges like you did in previous games. There's only going to be one Riddler unlockable, I think. Like one Riddler trophy. Will Alfred be question for Energizer Bunny. Will Alfred be playable? Yeah, will we get that out? Will we get that Alfred DLC? Let's hear about it. I'm going to answer this very seriously, y'all. Sadly, no. We did consider options for this very early in production. What? But narratively and scope-wise, this didn't work out for us. What? That said, your official reason for the no, however, is as follows. We had to not let Alfred be playable for his sheer badass awesomeness made everyone else feel comparison. Bro, they should have absolutely made playable Alfred. Come on. Insomniac made us suffer through multiple Mary Jane missions, but I would have gladly done one mission with playable Alfred. Are you kidding me? Imagine a stealth mission with Alfred. That would have been so lit. Oh my god, that would have been amazing. They're absolutely goats for even considering that. Like that would be we gotta have a DLC, bro. We need playable Alfred, bro. That's gotta happen now. You're robbed of Alfred gameplay. Absolutely, Siguro. What now? Now I'm mad. They were going to do playable Alfred and decided not to. Come on. People would have definitely been all about playable Alfred, bro. Pennyworth, yeah, Pennyworth is airing on TV. Come on, playable Alfred. Definitely going to rock a shot. You know he's going to rock that shotgun. I'm just thinking of Alfred with a vest, and he got his own mask. Oh, that was so far. Question from Prince J: how will cutscenes play out for co-op mode? Will it show the character of whoever the host of the session is, or are users going to see their own individual cutscene depending on who they're playing as? That is actually a great question. I know in Avengers, everyone kind of just watches the same cutscene, and the characters can look different depending on who you are. Like if you did the Omega level threat, the cutscene with Kate Bishop and the Super Adaptoid, the outfit Kate is wearing will depend on the outfit of your Kate Bishop. But yeah, since some of these cutscenes are character specific, that is an interesting question. Type faster, Wilson. Go. Alfred expansion, the Butler Chronicles. Bro, I would pay an irresponsible amount of money for an Alfred expansion to this game. Not even capping. Alfred is getting from Harley Quinn. Yes, sir. We made the technical choice early on that the host version of the cinematic would be the only one to play, since the host was the one driving the story progression. What that means is playing with your buddy in co-op, you will see their version of the cinematic once they trigger it. With that being said, though, we do have your co-op buddy appear at the end of the cinematic to help smooth out that transition back in the game. Okay. And stop stressing me out. All right, so when you're in co-op, it will be the host cutscene is the one you'll be watching. All right, cool. Your thoughts on a combat speed in the game? Excited to play. I mean, I saw some gameplay that looked pretty fast. I think a lot of that is going to come down to the skill of who's playing. It's definitely floaty. It's definitely a bit heavier, but I definitely saw some footage where Red Hood, for example, who's not the most agile character in the game, was bouncing around enemies pretty fast. So I think once you get basically a sweaty player like me to play the game and get used to it, you'll start seeing like a lot smoother combat scenarios, and it'll look a lot better. That's generally why I don't judge combat too harshly based on early previews, because I know like the developer stuff and the Game Informers and the IGNs, they're not going to be like the best representatives of what the combat is going to look like. Appreciate that sub, Sono. How long till this game launches on PC? Next Friday. The game launches for all platforms, though I think GameStop gets it a day before. Is friendly fire possible in co-op? Technically, there is no friendly fire. However, watch out for explosive barrels. Your co-op partner might just want to see what happens when it goes off with you, right? Your co-op partner might just want to see what happens to it when it goes off. So those explosive barrels. Oh yeah, I think I saw those. So you can set off explosive barrels. So technically no friendly fire, but I'm guessing if your partner is standing next to an explosive barrel, you might want to watch your aim. Good to know. Maybe someone asked about the end game. This is an RPG, need some kind of end game for replay. Yeah, apart from New Game Plus, don't know about the end game. They're keeping it close to the vest. Friendly fire is allowed. We got PvP tournaments right there. Absolutely. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, you already know if there was friendly fire, people would be going crazy. So that Slayer, just so far nothing groundbreaking in terms of the questions that were answered and asked so far. So pretty much right on time. Digital download the 19th. Slipshot about to get blown up. I can't wait to see Synchro and Slipshock's gameplay, their co-op gameplay. You already know Synchro going to be plotting on Slip, trying to get him next to those barrels. Do I think that the Arkham Knight will be in Gotham Knights? The Arkham Knight? Who was the identity of the Arkham Knight? I don't personally, but I think well actually I'm trying to think of what I'm allowed to say. Hold up. I don't want WB coming for me. You know what? Never mind. Question from Kobe. Rest in peace, Kobe. While playing co-op with a friend, say said friend is across the map and I need to do a story mission. Can I do this story mission and encounter cutscenes while said friend is still exploring across the map? Are we getting any more trailers? Probably. I mean, they just dropped a trailer yesterday or so, I think. So there might be more. Haven't played your PS5 in forever. Dust that thing off. This game would officially be GTA 6. It was friendly fire facts. Appreciate you, Capte. The Arkham Knight is Red Hood, so no. Well, Red Hood is in the game, but not as the Arkham Knight. What up, Nava Flow? Kobe online from heaven. Facts. Batman and Kobe came to this Discord from heaven. Holy. That's how hyped they are for Gotham. They came from beyond the grave. In the open world, your friend can be on the opposite side of Gotham City fighting crime and is untethered. What does that mean? When it comes to entering a dungeon, or triggering a story cinematic in the open world, once you decide to trigger that cinematic, your friend will be teleported to you after a short countdown to make the trek back easier. I'll give an example that you might have seen in some of the press coverage. In the Harley Quinn mission, you have an objective to go to Blackgate Prison. Both you and your friend can be fighting crime all over Gotham City, but once you decide to enter Blackgate, your friend, player 2, will be brought along for the ride since it's a story mission. Wilson said dungeon. So we got in-game dungeons in Gotham Knights? We got in-game dungeon activities? Okay. Will Joker have any appearances? They confirmed the Joker is not in this game, but I'm sure there will be references. Starfire and Beast Boy, Raven, Cyborg DLC. I hope so. Or just a separate game. Who will the devs be maining? It's like Patrick's going first. Patrick seems like a Red Hood main. Suicide Squad Killer Justice League is an Arkhamverse. That is correct. Gotham Knights is in its own separate verse. I would personally be going Red Hood. Bro, what did I just say? Holy. Bro. Sometimes I scare myself. Legitimately, sometimes I scare myself with how often I'm right. Holy. I literally just... Bruh, how did I call that? I was like, it looks like a Red Hood main. L choice, but dub for me getting that right. Holy. Bro, got a gift from God. Moses the gamer. Yo, that's crazy. I actually scared myself a little bit. I need to start playing the lottery more often. Wilson, depends on the day. Honestly, I love the uniqueness of them all. I really need to choose, that would be Robin. Yes, sir. Robin may stand up. He's the youngest, quirkiest, and less experienced of the group with the most to prove. Way he moves and fights with his bow staff and gameplay, and being a stealth player puts him just a bit above for me. We're waiting on Wilson. For playstyle stealth, so your first play through with Robin. Let's go, and dub, and as usual. Nightwing sub Deeper Depths. Shout out Deeper Depths. If you get the standard edition, can you get the Visionary Pack? Yes, you can. I actually just made a video about that. You can buy the Visionary Pack after the game launches. I plan to do 4 full playthroughs so you can fully appreciate the work everyone put into the characters in every aspect, voice, perf, to gameplay to animations. So we got back-to-back Robins. Let's go. Jay Evans, of course, play Red Hood, Night Ops style suits with the custom colorways, looking good. No love for Nightwing so far. I think any of the Knights will die. No. Whoever picked Robin is a whole L. Imagine Lucky Ray Gun exposing himself like this in the chat. Is there a photo mode? I know a lot of people are photo mode enjoyers, and I can answer that question. Yes, there is a photo mode in Gotham Knights. See, I can help the devs too if I needed to. Yes, this game has a photo mode. I know things. When a Teen Titans DLC, same. Thank for the info. You're welcome. Hope to see Hush again. You'll be using Nightwing and Batgirl. Do you Mary do none? How much is the Visionary Pack? I don't know how much it'll be separately. I just know that you will be able to buy it. I'm guessing it'll definitely be less than 20 about, it'll definitely be 20 or less. I'm guessing as a standalone DLC, it would be, I would price it at 10 if it was a standalone, but we'll see. Yes, there is, and you'll be in for a treat with the options and filters we included for you to play around with. Can't wait for you guys, see what you guys do with it. Bro, I'm going to be going crazy. You know I love a good photo mode. Ghost of Tsushima, Guardians of the Galaxy, absolute dub photo modes. Same with, of course, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Ratchet and Clank. Insomniac always delivers with the dub photo modes. Cannot wait, especially with how good these suits look. Yeah, Bruno gonna be in there for the cake. I know a lot of people gonna be photo moding that cake. How do you ask them questions? The questions were in the Discord. If you go to the official Gotham Knights Discord, they had, whenever they're doing these Q&As, they'll have a thread where you can ask them questions, and then the devs will basically go through the thread and tick someone's questions, and they'll address it. You want Avatar: The Last Airbender on PS5? I heard there was a game like that supposed to come out this year, but I haven't. It was a rumor, a leak or some kind from an Avatar website. Haven't heard anything since though. But they said it was supposed to come out in November, which is crazy. How many skins does the Bat Cycle have? Right now we have 3 different Bat Cycle skins, and each one has a variety of colorways that can be applied. Nice. Beast Boy would be dope, absolutely. Back to that well-fed talk. JMC Crowbear, appreciate that sub. Welcome to Durag Gang. Red Hood your go-to? A lot of Red Hood enjoyers. Appreciate that sub, Brandon. Are the Nightwatch skins only exclusive to the Visionary Pack? That I'm not sure. That's why I'm still trying to confirm from the devs. Appreciate that sub, Christina. If you'll be able to get all the contents of the Visionary Pack through game, or if you will have to buy the Visionary Pack separately. Machni Fizzer, appreciate that sub. Happy Wednesday. Is there a particular stats effect you're in to put on each night. You know, I'm all about that cryo, baby. Cryo all day. But the shock looks pretty dope as well. Question from Kevin Jaden. For the skins that change the character appearance, does it also change for the cutscenes? For example, if you use the Jim Lee costume, will you have the longer hair in the cutscene, or will you have the same base model? Very important question, especially for photo mode enjoyers. What's up, the Beard One? Visionary pack, you can get it right now. To when you pre-order the game, when the game goes live, you'll be able to buy the Visionary pack from the store. Hashtag use cryo facts. You going with Cake Girl? A wise choice. Just had to check. You bought the deluxe that has the Visionary pack, of course. Bruno out here making it rain. Oh my God, wasn't it saying? One of the key goals early on was to keep you immersed in your character throughout the game progression, and that applies as to all the cinematics as well. Cinematic does keep what suit you have on in game before you trigger the scene, so you can see it in action during the cinematic. I can tell you each character's suit will bring a totally different vibe to the scene. Ready? I urge you to check out how the different suits look in each of the scenes yourselves. I have to warn you though, we have 4 characters with 16 suits each. So I'll let you do the math, and that's not including all the customization and colorways I just did. Yeah, that's a lot of suits and variations. Can we get a thick filter to fully capture the cake? That actually would be hilarious if a developer added a cake filter to their photo mode to just make any of the characters thicker. That feels like something Saints Row would have done back in the day. But developers, not as many developers. That's definitely something an Eastern developer would probably do. Maybe they'll put that in Genshin Impact at some point. But I don't think Gotham is going to have a cake filter. Am I covering Avengers anymore? I remember. That's right, Mr. Clean Kid. You change your identity. I'll still cover. I actually planning on doing a video later about the Avengers drama that popped off on Twitter after Miller returned. But yeah, I still cover the game when there's relevance. Torn between Red Hood and Robin. I'll make it easy for you, Robin. Question: what did they mean about the weirder colorways? Will they be animated? Ooh. Our colorways are roughly grouped into familiar brand colorways, some themed colorways, like a blacked out version, for example. Then we have a few wilder ones. A favorite I keep seeing popping up our playtest is our bubblegum colorway. These are just meant to be fun. Bubblegum. Oh, okay. See, they're getting drippy out here. Bring on the cake. Is the custom bat cycle in the Visionary pack? Yeah, that's part of the bat cycle thing comes in the Visionary pack with the deluxe that you could pre-order with the deluxe. Mill the Goat returns, yes sir. Close the shots of Red Hood's mask make you want a game with Deadpool. Yeah, I definitely, yeah, especially when with the pistol right next to him, like you definitely get big Deadpool vibes. Yeah, I'm going to cover it later today, but yeah, Miller went all the way in on Twitter. New leaks. He went at at Avengers directly. Oh, it was crazy. What up, vibes? How you doing? He ain't gonna hold you over till God War drops, yes, sir. Everybody's Psycho Skin is just a pre-order bonus for any version. I hope you can unlock everything in game. But yeah, you can definitely get the Visionary pack. They confirmed on their website and in the video that I posted that you can get the Visionary pack anytime. So you don't have to worry about FOMO or anything. If you want the Visionary pack, you could just buy it separately. Cyrus Ray, appreciate that sub. I'm gonna do right, gang. mid of war, delay of war. However, collector's edition has DLC as a code because you have all the digital PS5. They should be able to take care of that, but definitely make sure you check the contents of the collector's edition. But you should be set. Question from Mr. Spectrogram. Will the customization of each skin be accessible immediately when you get the skin, or will it be that you have to unlock the choice to change that part of the skin? That's actually a pretty good question. When you unlock a suit style, you also unlock the customization options for that suit style. Colorways are unlocked separately. Okay. So when you get the suit style, you immediately can customize it, but you'll need to. But the colorways are different unlock. All right, cool. Well fed, fresh out the gym, ready to blast your enemies. Will we get Ra's al Ghul? As far as I know, Ra's al Ghul is not part of the story. The Court of Owls are the main villains, but you never know. Are all the outfits original, or will there be some pre-existing shows, games, or movies? Well, we know there are definitely some inspired by fits. You had the Jim Lee's, you had the Batman Beyond inspired fits. So there's definitely going to be a mix. Movies and shows, that's interesting. I actually did ask them. I actually did bring this up on Twitter. I said I requested the Schumacher Batman movie skins. You know, the with the bat nipples, the Chris O'Donnell, Robin, that era of Batman films. I thought that would just be hilarious. Tough to say. None are a 100% direct one-to-one of a comic/movie suit. We have a few that are heavily influenced in their look, and even our more original ones often have some comic influence in them. But starting with more comic influence, there are layers of detail that are added to our models to keep them realistic and grounded in our world. We are often designing them right down to every small buckle and zipper, the textures of their fabrics, and the seams in their clothes. So far, basically, they're mostly going to be inspired, not one-on-ones. All right. Appreciate this, Shannon. Appreciate this, Marcus. The visionary pack, the contents of the entire everything in the visionary pack is, according to your website, purchasable separately, even after the game comes out. So whatever is in the visionary pack should be accessible when you buy it separately. We got to pour one out to the last gen people. Sacrifice make this happen. Yeah, no spoilers, obviously. Mods, make sure you take care of any unlawful spoilers. 80s disco style nightwing suit with exposed chest and collar and all. I do remember seeing a version of some initial sketches inspired by the suit years ago. You think Batgirl still have her bats that they showed off back in 2020? Or do you think they scrapped them because maybe it took too much FPS? I don't think so. I got to look at the skill trees again, but I know they have different abilities. I can imagine that you can unlock and equip different abilities on there's like the main skill tree, there's a knighthood skill tree, there's the momentum skill tree. So I'm assuming Batgirl will have that as one of the options. Are the transmogs unlocked in game more like the Jim Lee from the Visionary pack, like new suits, or are they more like custom colored versions of suit styles? Yeah, do not get on Captain's bad side. He will he will banish you to another dimension if you drop any spoilers in chat. They have not confirmed anything in terms of what you're talking about. There will be obviously future DLCs in terms of cosmetics, but they have not confirmed like DLC characters or anything like that. Are the transmogs unlocked in game, or like the? So you're still waiting for that. Transmogs are a full head-to-toe look. As a result, transmogs are not customizable like a suit style. They are presenting a look as it was designed, and it allows us to do a lot of custom things on the model and texture. So you can't. So the transmogs, you can't mess with them like the suit styles. Okay. Waiting for Gotham Knights and God of War for years. Games take forever to get made now. Yeah, but I would rather games take a little longer than, you know, come out buggy and broken. That's my main issue. I don't mind games taking their time because there's always a ton of games coming out, especially next year. I mean, next year looks crazy, but as long as the games are like complete when they launch, I'm cool with devs taking their time. Will you release a soundtrack when the game releases? Oh yeah, you know everyone want to listen to that punk rock version of "Livin' La Vida Loca." That's gonna be lit. What if Alfred is the final boss and he covers? That would be quite a plot twist. Was this game running? I don't think I've seen all the specs yet. I think the PC is supposed to run at 60 with ray tracing and everything. But I'm not 100% sure. We'll be dropping the soundtrack digitally on October 21st to coincide with our release of the game. We have some phenomenal music scores from our super talented composers. The Flight and Doris Daman, both are no strangers to AAA games, as well as some surprises. Except for everyone. Grandiose set pieces, emotionally dramatic scores, and epic Hollywood action. We can't wait for you to hear it. All right. Throw that up on the Spotify. I like it. Yeah, definitely don't need another Cyberpunk situation. Which skill tree looks the best so far? So far, I've made a video about this too. Batgirl's skill tree looks broken. I'm about to do a Red Hood video as well, but Batgirl looks insane. But yeah, based on what I was looking through some of them, I was looking through them a little bit on a preview day, and I made a Batgirl video first because her skill tree really stood out to me. She's got some absolutely broken skills. What would you guys say are most? What would you guys say are most proud of about Gotham Knights? Hopefully I want someone to answer my DLC question, but they probably might not go into that. Having been the final boss would be epic. Parry or counter system? There is no parry system. No. There is a perfect dodge and counter system. There is not a counter button like you're used to with the Arkham games. Some new songs to add to your playlist. Yes, sir. Starting with Batgirl and Robin. This is going to be a great choice. Batgirl hard mode day 1, 100%. Do you know what time the Q&A video starts? We've been watching the Q&A this whole time. It's a disc. The way they've been doing their Q&As are in their Discord, the official Gotham Knights Discord. They have a channel where they take questions, and then they have a channel where they provide answers to select questions. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle DLC. PS5 had a good amount of game release. This is Xbox through. I mean, Xbox is the thing about Xbox is the best thing they have going for it, and Microsoft in general has going for it, is Game Pass. I think that's eventually where Microsoft and Xbox is going. I think they're going to realize that Game Pass is like where it's at. That's going to be like the future, because that's pretty much the like we've been dreaming of like a Netflix for gaming. That's what Stadia essentially pitched itself as, and it didn't pan out. But that's pretty much what Game Pass has become. And it's also cheaper than Netflix. We're learning about crafting. Like, for example, the blueprint, do you just get it randomly, or can you go up to a specific mission and get it? So, so you're asking about targeted farming. There's so much in this game made by every discipline in our project to be proud of. I'm so proud of the work the narrative team did, writing, narrative, and voice design. I'm so excited and happy about the phenomenal work our actors did, about how animation and audio and cinematics brought our worlds to life, about how every department from QA to production to our DC peeps to art to missions to programming to marketing to everyone else. Everyone worked so hard, I could point at 1,000 things in the game that I love and find new ones to point out every single time I play or see others play, but really it just comes down to the people. Adore my peeps in this chat. Y'all rock and we're phenomenal to work with. So much admiration. Aw. I know it's gonna be fun. Agreed. Robin skill tree gives everyone buffs and rewards stealth gameplay. They should get Robin the underwater suit from the Lego games. I have not heard anything about Ra's al Ghul being a part of the game. Though they did mention that Damian Wayne is involved in the story, or they'll be brought up. On my side, addressing the human emotional toll of the Knights as they deal with Bruce's death. Seeing how they learn to cope internally and grow with each other has been my key focus from the beginning. We have some amazing cinematic performances that I'm hoping will bring that same amount of raw emotion and tension that I felt when we shot the performances on stage with the actors. Every conflict, every interaction, every dialogue line, every music score, down to every character tick and facial smirk was crafted and fine-tuned to bring the emotional reaction to you as the player. We wanted you to be there in your hero's shoes to experience what they were experiencing outside their superhero alter egos, and to show that they were just as vulnerable as we are. Believe it or not, this is way harder to realize and achieve. The cinematic storytelling of Gotham Knights is a result of a truly collaborative team spirit and amazingly talented team that are working together to bring the magic on screen for you. Sorry, that took a while. So no PC specs. Still, I think this. I saw the PC requirements posted somewhere. Will Tim be bi in this universe, and will there be other forms of representation in the game? Read the block hood. I know there's a pride flag, I think, in the belfry. If you could play as Damian, you'll definitely get this game for sure. Damian's your favorite Robin. I like to see a Bruce Tim style of costumes like Batman the anime series. You love this question. Synchro Champ is all about representation. We were just having a Twitter thing on with the Marvel's Avengers about representation. How Marvel's Avengers uses representation as a marketing tactic, but doesn't actually practice it when it comes to their content creator program. Tim is bi in the comics, therefore Tim is bi in the game. It's not a huge plot point, it's just a part of who he is. And this comes up in the character interactions we have in the Belfry, within the scope of how normal conversations would bring this up. Other NPCs and characters in the game also offer forms of representation in ways which reflect the world we live in. So Tim confirmed by. And we do have that picture of Tim and Superboy. I wonder if they're more than friends. And now our final question. Okay, hopefully this is about DLCs. They didn't answer they didn't get to my question, unfortunately. So far. What I think about Kakarot getting the PS5 upgrade. I'm looking forward to the new DBZ Kakarot stuff next year. Hopefully we get some Tournament of Power DLCs as well. That'll be fire. I wanted more content, either a sequel or more content. So I'll be happy for more content in the upgrade. Question is Batman. That can't be the final question. Come on. Don't use a real. Come on, get a real final question. Come on. Of course, he is a song walking around Comic-Con in San Diego this past summer while we were doing our Gotham Nights panel. All right, real question. Come on now. Crossplay? There is no crossplay. Appreciate that sub, Zach Highlander. Welcome to Durag Gang. No crossplay. If you are on PlayStation, you'll be co-oping with other PlayStation players. You will not be co-oping with Xbox or PC. And before we go, we know there have been a bunch of questions about our system requirements for PC, and I'm happy to be able to share our minimum system specs. Oh, there we go. Someone in the chat asked about system specs for PC, so we got that for you. Worry about it, Levon. 60 FPS at 1080p, lowest settings. OS, Windows 10, 64-bit. CPU, Intel Core i5 9600K or Ryzen 5 3600. RAM, 8 gigs. GPU, GeForce GTX 1660 Ti or Radeon RX 590. We'll have recommended settings to share soon. So there you go. All you PC Master Race enjoyers. Those are your minimum system specs for the PC version of Gotham Knights. And Synchro Champ is a PC nerd, and he thinks those are fair specs. So there you go. It's a wrap for our second Q&A. Hope you had fun. Can't wait to share more with you really soon. See you in 9 days. 9 days. That's crazy. Trade BS about no endgame. I mean, I'm not expecting. I wasn't expecting to give up what the endgame was. They did give us a little bit of a tease. I can confirm there is New Game Plus. One of the devs mentioned something about dungeons. So that's usually a staple of endgame content. And there's going to be more than just Harley, Clayface, and Mr. Freeze in terms of side villains. At least you don't have to play with those Xboxers. True. DLC is not what I would call an endgame, but they have not confirmed DLC characters as well. But like I said already, they have confirmed there will be an endgame. I have confirmed via J Shockblast that there is a New Game Plus, and they have confirmed that there will be more than just the 3 side villains, which were Harley, Clayface, and Mr. Freeze. can you get the game for free on PS4. This game is only for current gen and PC. If you don't have a PlayStation 5, Series S/X, or PC, you cannot play Gotham Knights. 9 days. 9 days until Gotham Knights drops. So that was the dev Q&A. They just wrapped it up. Appreciate everyone for hanging out. To summarize, didn't get a lot. We learned a little bit about how the cosmetics will work. We got the official PC spec recommendations. We the minimum PC spec requirements. We learned that Tim is bi in their game. We learned that there might be dungeons. Cutscenes will be, if you're doing co-op, cutscenes will be determined by the host. The transmogs will not be able to be modified like the suit styles. And Batman is real. Hogwarts right around the corner next year. Tim is bi. As long as you can run around Gotham after, like in Arkham, you still have fun with it. Oh, you can definitely do that. There will definitely be plenty of running around Gotham. You'll be able to explore Gotham quite a bit. Find all those cool unlockables. All right, so that's a wrap. I do have some other stuff to work on. I have a new video that I have to get out today. I also have a new Gotham Knights video that I'm going to be rolling out. Not sure if I'm going to drop it tomorrow or Friday. But Friday we definitely have the 20K sub special. We're going to be streaming Batman Arkham Knight. That's what you guys voted for in the community poll. We're going to be streaming Batman Arkham Knight as a thank you for helping me hit 20,000 subscribers. That'll be starting on Friday, and maybe I'll drop the new video after that. Everybody take care. Be safe. 9 more days. 9 more days till Gotham. I'll, of course, keep you up to date with all the latest Gotham information as usual. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and check out some of my other Gotham Knights content if you haven't seen it already. I've been going crazy on the Gotham Knights stuff. Got a lot of cool intel, and I'll be posting even more, especially once I get my hands on the actual game. I'm Sadot the Gamer.